Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Keith's Customs. Today we're working on the F250. I'm gonna put the drive shaft back in this thing, so hopefully soon we can drive it. So I got a new carrier bearing put in, and I don't have the patience and stuff to put new universal joints in it, so I had that done. And putting new ones on. These have tape over them so that the caps don't come off and you lose needle bearings all over the place. That'd be a mess. But I got her ready to go in. I got some new hardware. So let's put this thing back in the truck, shall we? All right. Super hot day yesterday in Wisconsin. Not too bad today. It's actually better today. Went to the Iowa Car Show this last weekend. Beautiful weather. It was really dry. The dust was, it was dusty. But had a great time. Was there all 3 days. We actually camped near the car show and saw some great exhibits. Really nice show cars. They had a record year there. They had 135,000 people go through in the 3 days. So very, very nice show. I met Derek Berry and his family from Vice Grip Garage. If you're not familiar with them, I'm sure you are, but check out their channel, Vice Grip Garage. He does a lot of good stuff. He had a nice display there. He's working on a 68 Firebird, doing a revival. Tore the engine out, was gonna put a new 5-speed transmission in it because the original transmission was toasted. So it was, he signed autographs and worked on the car, and it was really neat. Let's see if we can get this thing back in here and okay. So here we go. Let's get some light here. Boop. All right. Oh, there we go. There's some light on the subject. Okay. So we got some hardware here for the end caps for the universal joints. We got some nuts and bolts and washers. These are actually 7/16 20 bolts that I got to hold the carrier bearing up. Oh. So those are for that. Some lock washers. Oh, jeez. And we got some nuts and some lock washers for the bolt on the end of the drive shaft to the transmission. These are again 7/16 by 20. And just a basic 7/16 lock washer. All right. So let's drag the transmission, or not the transmission. The transmission's already in the truck, right here. Let's drag the drive shaft over here and see if we can't get that in place. Okay. All right. So we'll kind of get that in place. Cardboard. Iowa Car Show has been going on since 1972. And it's a really neat show. They've got, you know, exhibits for everybody. And they got a swap meet that's probably one of the largest in the country for whatever. I don't need these anymore. These are the old nuts and washers. Don't need those. Okay. But it was started by Chet Krause in 1972. I think the original show consisted of 16 cars, and over the years it just grew and grew and grew. I've been going since 1987. Move you guys here a little bit. 1987. I've been going since, and started taking my son there, and I've gone there with my dad. And it's just a nice show. Nice show to go and hang out and look at cars and try to find parts. All right. Now we got to hook up to our yoke here. This has got a 4-bolt. It's not a slip-in yoke. It's actually bolted on there. Then it goes to the carrier bearing, which is mounted right here, and then it goes back to the drive, the yoke on the rear end. So let's see here. We get this up into place here, I think. Well, let's try to put this up in here. Go on the 4 bolts here. Okay. I think we're gonna need a little persuasion. Let's light right here. You're gonna need a little persuasion. All right, let's get a hammer. Little persuader. Drink break. Oh, little orange Gatorade drink break. Oh, yeah. Where did I put the hammer? Oh, here. All right.
You just want to tap these around here. Tap these on. Yeah. Okay. All right. Can't really see what I'm doing, can you? Just do it like that. Whoa! Oh! No! Come on, guys. We'll get you set here. All right. See what we got here. All right, now we need some hardware. Our lock washer's on. It's always good to have the wrench that fits the nut so you can put it on. Probably put, I would think you'd want some blue Loctite on these. Just a smidgen. A smidgen of blue Loctite. All right. So let's get some blue Loctite. Just a dab. Oh, that's a dab, all right. Get that one on there. That one on there. I'll just snug them down. We'll rotate and get the other two on. You know, you put this all back together, and hopefully you hope that the transmission shop you took it to did a good job rebuilding the transmission. This a little bit. And we'll just kind of slip these down. Not real tight, because I'll put the other ones on first. Get the other ones on. Put our lock washers on there. Lock washer. Like that. And we'll put our Loctite on the nut. Oh, okay, that's exactly what we need. I still got some body work to do on the truck. Been working on getting the bed done. Why won't that one start? Remember not to cross thread it. I think that's on there. All right. Ooh. Okay. Rotate it a little bit and tighten this other one. I always like going to the swap meet. We go to the swap meet usually first. They have a car corral there that you can look for cars that are for sale. Find your dream ride. And they have, I mean, just acres and acres of swap meet that if you can't find a part that you're looking for, you're probably not gonna find it anywhere else, because I mean there's tons and tons of vendors and with any kind of part that you would want. So you get new part vendors and a lot of people with, you know, old original parts. We'll get this tightened up here. Then we'll put our carrier bearing up, and then we'll see how that lines up. So this truck didn't have an engine or trans in it when I bought it. I went with the original original 68 360 out of a 68 F100. I got the Marty report for the truck, and that's actually what it actually what the truck came with from the factory. So that's kind of what I wanted to put back in it. So that's what I did. I found a engine that was for sale out of a 68 F100, and oh boy, that's what I went with. Oh, there. There it is. All right, so we'll get, that's pretty much tight. Now we put our carrier bearing up. All right, so we'll get our bolts, nuts and washers. I went with these 7/16 by 20 bolts. There we go. This other one over here is going to be a little trickier because the gas tank is kind of in the way. Oh, come on. Oh. You can do it. I probably should have put that bolt in before I put the gas tank in, guys. I got it. I got it. Okay. Now. Oh. All right. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna clean out this thing here, where the caps go. so that they seat in there good. You guys are wondering why I got the plastic on here. I was doing some painting on the back of the cab. So I didn't want to get the paint on the frame and stuff. So just gotta get this cleaned up good here. That looks pretty decent. Then we'll get our cap ends. I gotta get these off of here. So we'll get our cap ends. Like I said, you want to be careful not to get those caps, not to knock those caps off, because you'll have needle bearings all over. So we're gonna get scissors. Our tape is off of there. Gotta bring the shaft out a little bit. There we go. Like it odd. Another one. There we go. And we'll put our hardware on. There it went. There it started. And get this back on, and we are that much closer to taking it for a drive, which I do have to bleed the brakes. That's an important part of the process when you're going to drive something. It's good to be able to stop. So we'll bleed the brakes. I'm going to borrow, my dad has a tool that brake bleeding, why can't I say that? Brake bleeding process. You can do it by yourself. You don't need two people. And then we should be able to take her for a drive. The first drive, and I'm thinking, well, at least 20, I'd say 25 years it was sitting. I want to say early 90s was the last time it was registered. So that's exciting. It's exciting. Oh, let me get the other. Oh, here it is. Sorry if my big head's in the way. Get this started here and then we get tightened down. Okay. Can't see what I'm doing. Oh, there. There it's starting. Oh. Let's get a wrench, say 1/2. Be using an open end 1/2 wrench. And we'll tighten these down evenly. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, guys. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Okay. Should I tighten those evenly? There we go. I'm gonna tighten this side. I gotta tie that up out of the way. It's emergency brake cable. Am I doing it again? Yeah, picture yourself looking at the face of the bolt. When you're tightening it or loosening it, to make sure you're going the right way. I started out going the wrong way on this one. All right. Oh, okay. That's pretty tight. That's it. Okay. Now we gotta put the the carrier bearing in. All right, so let's get our lock washers ready. And here's our 7/16 20 nuts. This might be a little tricky. Okay. Damn exhaust is in the way. I noticed I'm doing this the hard way. Probably be easier to have a jack stand or a jack. All right, now I need to get some Loctite and okay, get your bolts or nuts Loctited before you like that. The other one. Okay. Okay. All right, now we gotta get our other one. It was not starting, guys. Oh, no, guys. Don't you hate that when something drops and you think you know where it went but you don't? What the? All right, let's try this again. All right, I got it started. Oh no! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you and knock you over. That's no good. Okay. So right here is where we're working. All right. Let me get a socket. It'd be 11/16, and we're gonna need that open end to hold the other side. Probably need an extension. Yeah. 11/16. Let's see here. What we got?
Yeah, this extension is overkill. I think this one. This one's perfect. All right.
So what we got is 11/16 socket extension ratchet. Let's see if we can't get this tight. This has got to go up in here so I can hold it. Get that snug down, and we'll go over and snug this one down. Hopefully it catches and we don't, I don't know how I'm going to get up in there and hold it. I have to go all the way across with the wrench. All the way across. Back. So this is square. Parallel, you know, square to the drive shaft input. Otherwise it's gonna wobble. Get a tape measure and measure that. Do it. All right, guys. Get a tape measure. Let's get a measurement. Okay. Inch and 3/16. That looks pretty good. Should be. We'll tighten this back up. There we go. And we'll tighten the other side. Again, putting the open end part of the wrench all the way across. And you can't get to that side with the gas tank in the way. There we go. And it is installed. Whew. All right. Oh, guys. Experienced an earthquake. So we got that installed. We got the carrier bearing in there. And we got our new universal joints all installed. Well, I didn't do it, the shop did it. And we got it attached to the differential with our caps on there. So that's how you put in a drive shaft. Oh.
That's how you put it in a drive shaft in a 68 F250 two-wheel drive. Oh, we got her. Oh, okay. Well, it's another thing done. I said we got to bleed the brakes, and so we can stop. Might be good. We'll probably get the interior in there. It's kind of awkward to drive it without a seat. You could get a milk crate or something, you know, and put in there. I've done that before, but we'll look for something. But then we're that much closer to taking this thing out on the road for a drive. You want to be in tune for that, because that's coming up shortly. As far as for projects for today on it, I think we're done. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. We a lot more content coming up for the truck. We got to get the bed back on there. I got it primed on this one side. I got it primed on this side. I got to do a little bit more body work on the other side, and I'm gonna turbo can the underneath here. Turbo can this black. I like those turbo cans. I've seen them. They seem to work pretty good. So we're gonna give it a try. Then I'm gonna get the bed back on there. That's the goal this year, is to get the bed back on the truck. And try to get her painted, at least primed. That's the goal. Get the bed back on there, get it primed, so we can drive her around. Then we'll get it painted. But again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. And as always, have a good one.